Hi guys, welcome back to your channel. This is your host DV from DV Photos, and today we're gonna edit this photo that I got here. And here you can see this photo is very sharp. He's sharp focus right here. Um, you can see here in the histogram ISO 800 because it was kind of dark in here. I was under some tree. F 1.8. So this is the photo that I came up with, and I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna make this a black and white photo. I hope you like. Please take your time to subscribe, leave your comment, share, and I appreciate if you leave your comment. Put thumbs up, please, if you like it. Now let's get down and dirty. First, we're gonna hit reset so you can see nothing changed. Nothing have changed because that's how I got it. The only thing I'm gonna tell you is I take this off, but I go like this again, reset it, and it goes back because I have it already. When I import my photos in Lightroom, by the way, we're gonna edit this in Lightroom 5. When I import my edit, by default I put it to enable profile correction and remove chromatic aberration automatically, and so that's what happened with that. But you can see anything else, it didn't change. So I press auto to the Lightroom straighten this photo, and it looks good. I like what I have done. Now I go to the basic panel. On the basic panel, what I do is I go black and white. You can see that there. The exposure, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit because they are a little bit underexposed. Don't worry if I'm going all over else is being overexposed. I'm just gonna bring this down. Let me put the number, and it's gonna be 123 for the exposure. Contrast, I'm gonna bring it up to about oops, sorry about that. Let me bring when I'm gonna bring it up is to 25 on the contrast. The highlights, I'm gonna bring this down to 9. The shadows, I'm gonna bring it up to 25. I'm gonna bring the whites. I'm gonna bring the whites to about negative 25. I'm gonna bring the blacks. I'm gonna bring it negative 25 also. Okay, let's go here. You can see this 25. Clarity, I'm gonna touch. I'm gonna bring it up to a little bit to 15 so far. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, the next step I'm gonna do, right, I'm gonna go to turn curve right here. By the way, I'm gonna change the white balance to daylight. Didn't do that much. Okay, now we're here in the turn curve, and what I'm gonna do is just drag this all the way to about here, to about there, and then a little bit more. Then I'm gonna put another one right here, almost even, and another one right about there, and keep it up. I'm gonna bring this one. I'm gonna bring another one coming up. That looks good. Another one right there, another one right there, and then another one right there, and then another one right there, and then I'm gonna bring it a little bit closer right here, and this one too, and then I'm gonna bring this down. This one right here I'm gonna bring all the way down, and right about there. That's like a S. You can say like a S, almost like a S. So that looks good right there. That's quite what I'm looking for, but I'm not done there yet. So now what we're gonna go is to the we're gonna go to the split toning. On split toning, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the hue right here all the way up, And on the shadows, we're gonna bring the hue all the way up. And let's see before and after what I do. Actually, it doesn't do that much, but I'm still gonna bring it there. Now what I'm gonna go is to effects right here, and what I'm gonna do in effects is I'm gonna bring this down to 30, about 34, just to darken the corners. Okay, now I'm gonna go to camera calibration, and what I'm gonna do is bring this to the shadows tint. We're gonna bring it all the way to about 53. That looks good. We're gonna bring this down, the reds, we're gonna bring it down all the way to 83. Is good. Saturation, we're gonna bring it down all the way to about 68. Now the greens, we're gonna touch the green, we're gonna bring this to negative 20, 25. That looks good. And bring the greens, the saturation, all the way up to about 60. Come on, 68. Now I'm gonna bring the blue all the way to about 72, and the saturation all the way to about 81 so far. Okay, that looks good. Now what I'm gonna do is play around with this, and now I'm gonna open and gradient filter, and I'm gonna bring it down a little bit to 60, bring the clarity up to about 15, and then bring this down a little bit right here because I want to bring the focus on them, and bring this right here, and why not a little bit there. That's it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you the before and after, but I'm still gonna do some more stuff over here. I'm gonna go to the split toning like I said before. Now I'm just gonna bring it up to number 4 and bring the saturation to number 14. Now what I'm gonna do is balance this, and it's gonna balance this, give it a different look, you know, just a touch of that. Now I'm gonna go back to the adjustment brush. I'm gonna open another adjustment brush and just gonna touch these areas. Sorry, I'm gonna bring the exposure up to 60, just a touch, you know, some of this area right here, and bring that up, bring this up to a little bit here, bring this up a little bit. That looks good. Bring this up a little bit. Now close that. Sorry, close that. Now open another brush, and this time on the brush, what I want to do is bring clarity down, bring sharpening down, because I want to like make it, you know, a little blurred in the back, which is not. We're not gonna touch the saturation, the exposure. We're just gonna bring this to make it soft, to make the background a little bit soft. Now I press Alt to see what I'm doing. Oops, sorry. And I'm just gonna paint the mask. The mask is showing me where to paint right here. That looks good. And now that's good. Let me press O again. And I like this edit. You can see before and after. I like this one. I was just practicing, playing around with what to see what I come up with, and this is what I come up with. But I liked it. Let me see how that looks in color. Oh my god, horrible. But in black and white, like sepia, you can say that tone, it looks good. I will bring contrast a little bit more. Well, let's bring it to 100 to make it better. I like that. That looks good to my eyes. I like this image. Okay, so before and after, please take your time, subscribe, leave your comment, and that looks good. Let me hit this again.